Everybody, welcome back to Cids Modded Life, Season 3, Episode 18 with me, Cid, and I've got a definite, solid, definite plan for this episode. I am conscious and aware and more than aware that the last few videos I've done have run in cases a little long. In some cases, certainly the last couple, definitely overlong, definitely like twice as long as they needed to be. So I have a definite plan for today, and we are going to stick to it, I promise. I have, however, added a few things. We've got a honeydew melon crop going now. We've also got I think that's a squash, a turnip, oats, sorghum, whatever the hell that is, and cantaloupe melons. And I've got, for the most part, all of the lights in for the remaining spots, so you know there's a lot of space to expand up here. We'll probably end up with another row down this section and possibly some there. This is obviously temporary just for the hellbark and get those saplings and stuff. However, I have been pre-preparing things. I have some steel and I have some basic control things, hoofers, whatchamajugs. I really need to just put more crafting grids around, don't I, really? So we need to make a... Let me get this. What have I done wrong here? I'm missing something. We need to make a crusher. Now, we have a crusher. We have a silent mechanism crusher, but we actually need one of these. Ah, there we go. We need a osmium ingot. I knew I'd missed something. Osmium. In fact, I might as well do this here. Osmium. Glass. And steel. So that gives us one of them. And then if we want to make a crusher, we should have everything we need in my inventory now. But let me just double check. Crusher. Bang. And pop that away. There's a crusher. We are good. Oh, buckets. Let's take those with me. So there is a reason why I need an additional. Yeah. In fact, I'm going to stick this one down at this level. I'm just going to keep piling things into this wall for the time being until we've got, you know, solid, definite reasons for this. We're going to pile it in, so we can put that away. So my plan for today is to take on an ocean monument. I need Prismarine, and that's pretty much it. Actually, I need Prismarine, and obviously the best place to get Prismarine is an ocean monument or killing guardians. Now, obviously we can do both with this, but to do it, I am using a technique used by Impulse SV. Now, I don't know whether he invented this, but let me just give me a stack, please. But he certainly is the source I've seen with this, where you basically use TNT and blow your way into the things. However, I haven't got a huge amount of gunpowder, but I do have a fairly huge amount of flint, and a mechanism crusher makes gunpowder out of flint. So that's a first thing. Now, the other thing we're going to need is we are obviously going to need potions of water breathing. Which I may actually, let me just double check. I've got fire resist. I don't think I have water breathing anymore, do I? No. Okay. And we are going to need potions of invisibility. That's the beastie. And what I really could use is also a decent sword. So I've been looking at various options, and obviously the nice thing we have is I think it's called a supercharger. This is the beastie. So we need to make one of these, which I think we can almost make, except for the chaos iron, which needs unfired chaos iron, which means chaos dust, which is okay. Let's start going. So we need to make that, and we're going to need 2. Let's make 4 of those, and then we should be able to make chaos iron, which requires 1 and 2 of those. We'll whack that in here quickly while that's still making me some gunpowder. There's some bricks in here I made earlier as well. because obviously I needed to make all the flower pots for the thingies. And there's 1 and there's 2. So I think with all of that we should have everything we need to make the supercharger. Bang! Right, so the supercharger is, well, for now is going to go, we'll go there for now. Structure levels, ooh, do we need to do something fancy with it? This is a thing, okay. Chaos created none, structure 0, show recipes, so. Supercharger pillar. And then supercharging. So if I want to supercharge just things, I'm going to need charging agent, which is that, yeah. Okay. Hang on. So what's this pillar thing? I'm going to have to check this up. Requires charging agent and 4 pillars. See wicket. Oh, wonderful. Okay. I gather that we're probably going to need to put something like this around to get a level 1. I'm not going to get level 3 at this stage. So okay, let me work this one out and I shall be back in a second. Okay, got it. We do need to make more chaos iron, so I'm going to need iron and lots of this, and we'll put the whole on. Now this should make me enough to make 36 blocks of iron. Now that has used a massive amount of my chaos ore, so we are definitely going to have to keep our eye on that. I've got blocks of zircon, and obviously we need to craft these into blocks when they come out, and we also need to find a spot to put it. Now, oops, for the time being we can go with this, can't we? Because we can put a thing here and go 1, 2, so that can go there, and we'll pop this again. You know, a lot of this material is going to go somewhere else. I just haven't decided where yet because I need to come up with an area. I think it's going to be somewhere, you know, kind of a magical, mystical build almost. And here comes the last one. So you take all of that, and once you've got all of that, you basically, oh handy. Get those, and you place it where 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and then in a moment this should pick up level 1. So with a level 1 we can basically go with a tier 1 charging material and a block, and that makes us the items. So tier 1 charging material is made with this stuff, so we'll go and grab some of that, and then we just need to decide on a material. And that's probably going to create some chaos as well, just for good measure. So chaos. Let's have a look at can we get charging material? Here we go, tier 1 charging material. Let's just get, say, 10 of that. That should be more than enough. And then we've got various things. We've got this hardened end stone. It's a tier 3 material, which if we take it out and control, we can see that it's got a really high durability. Its damage is not overly high. If we look at the usage of that and look at the charged version, then it gets incredibly high durability, but again its actual damage is still pretty low, so that may not be the optimal thing. So if we can go back in there and look at silent gems again, and we've got the thing we've got the most, one of the things we've got the most of is black diamond, which is a tier 3. We've also got leopardite, which is a nice purple colour, which could be we've got this stuff, but we don't have a huge amount of it. And then we've got this crimson ingot. Now this stuff is interesting. In its own right, it's not overly exciting, but if we look at the alloy smelting and were to mix it, we get crimson steel, which significantly goes up. Now we do need to go and grab some magma cream and blaze rods for that, and I wish that I'd actually grabbed them previously. I don't know how much of that we would need to make, say, a sword blade, but we can come back to that one. This one is pretty low, and again, if we look at the usage of it and look at its supercharged version, it's actually pretty terrible, although its damage is reasonable. This one, when you charge it, has got a good durability, a good damage, so again, it's actually not bad. Not sure whether this enchantability is good, blah blah blah. What's the attack speed like? Does not say. Okay, so that's actually not bad. And then of course we've got our go-to favourite there when we charge it, as gets again a good durability. It's a lower damage actually, so I still think we would be better off going to get that, getting this, and going to grab a trip to the Nether. So yeah, we'll do that. This is doing its thing, and what time is it? It's night time, so we'll have a little sleep and then we'll head down to the Nether, and we'll go to the Nether fortress and see what we can get, what trouble I can get up to there. I should be able to do this quicker by going here, and we've not been I was going to say, oh, I've barely got any food on me, damn it. I can hear you. Alright, let me just head back home, grab some food. I will see you over at the fortress. Okay, one Nether fortress in the bag. Got here okay. I only had to use one arrow for the single solitary gas that, you know, started getting a little bit lippy. I suppose you know what, when you see them, you should probably go get them. It just seems, hello. I may regret this, but you know, then again I might not. Or not, you know, you're not always going to get what you want, are you? Let's just take this guy out, because I say, well, you see him, and you haven't got a natural skill with a skelly farm. It makes sense to kill him. Now, the other thing we need, of course, is squishy Mr. Slimes, and the nice thing, of course, about slimes, magma slimes, I should say, is they are very audible. What's to do here? Not a lot. Okay. That sounds like there might be a blaze spawner up there. Ow! Give me... There's a blaze somewhere abouts there. I've already got a blaze spawner though. That's not necessary, but it's useful to know it's there anyway. Right, let's... I'm just going to keep hunting around this place, find the magma creams. I only probably need about half a dozen or so, if I can find the being a bit... Oh, hello. Damn you. Damn you again. How dare you actually manage to avoid my shots. I'm going to drink this, and then we'll head over to the blazers and deal with those. Yeah, anyway, I'm going to do a little bit of harvesting. I shall be back with you in a while. Alright, that's my cue to leave. 37 seconds left on the fire resistance. Let's warp back to the volcano. They're all free. So we didn't see any magma cubes, but that's actually not the end of the world, because we can make magma cream. And looking at the recipe, the sword recipe only requires, if we were to go and have a look at that, it only requires me to have 2 materials. So I only need to make, if I look at those and look at the alloying, we've got crimson ingot, a magma cream, and that, so I need 2 of those. Now this is the alloy, no it's not, hang on, let me get the right alloy furnace. Uses, it is the alloy smelter downstairs, that's the one. Always important to get the right thing. So we need to get a couple of slime blocks. I should have those, which I can use. And I should have some blaze, I think I should have some blaze powder left in here, do I? Yeah, I've got 1. I actually got some blaze rods as well. I didn't need to do this at all. Wonderful. Still, doesn't matter. We've got the magma creams, we've got the blaze rods, and let's get rid of all of that. And that for now. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that should be everything we need to make crimson steel ingots, which on their own, if you just look at the, I mean, they're already pretty impressive. So we're going to take those and we're going to use those with this to make supercharged crimson steel tier 1, and that is going to give it a massive durability, and its attack damage should be pretty good as well. So let's go and try that out. Strong enough for me? Jury's out. Chaos created moderate. I like a bit of moderate chaos. Now, just out of interest, does that have any additional uses? I don't think we can. Yeah, so you've got the tier 2 stuff. I mean, just looking at these, just, you know, look at that durability, damage, and then when you hit tier 3, it becomes absolutely crazy, and the damage is pretty good too. But 20,000 durability. So what we need to do now is take this, and I also need to decide what hoofer I'm going to use. A thingy-mabobs even. So let me have a look at blueprints. We should have I not got many blueprints left? Hang on. There we go. That's that problem sorted. We take 2 of those, and I think it's just stickage. We'll take a stick, and that will give me that. Now, what's your stats? What I want to have a look at the actual thing. So if you look at the usage of that, you can use a stick, nether wood, ancient wood, idle wood, compound wood, blaze rod goes in bone, gives you a lucky. Ooh. What does lucky do then? Let's have a look at that. Bone. Stats. Lucky 2. Durability 1, rarity, harvest speed is down, attack damage is at times by a little bit. Now the blade, that one has no ability, harvest speed is the same, damage is ever so slightly. Right, that's out the window. Let's have a look at the blaze rod. So yeah, this is almost as much fun as Tinker's Construct, you know. That gives you synergistic 3. It's increases durability by 40%, increases the attack damage by 30% as opposed to 20% on that one. Harvest speed is irrelevant, but lucky. That sounds kind of lucky, doesn't it? Let's have a look at the other uses, see what else we've got. Bone tool, oh, iron rod, netherwood, ornate gold. Ornate gold is an option. 15% tool rod doesn't really have anything particular Not the best anyway. Still. Alright, I'm just going to do a little bit more research. I'll be back in a second. Decided to take the plunge, and we are going to go with so that should have 14.5. That's well, let's have a look. 14.5 with a 1.3 speed. It's malleable and synergistic, and its stats are attack damage 13.14, durability 8,300. Okay, let's now take that out and put the bone in. Now that becomes lucky 2 and malleable, which is its attack damage is slightly lower and its durability is a goodly bit lower, but it's still 6,500. I'm very tempted to go with the lucky. Do it. Sometimes there's no alternative other than let's just go for it. Oh damn it. Just put the damn thing away. Sword, let me grab you. That can go in. It's obviously not worth much, but that gives us something to play with. Right, now we've done that, let me stop faffing around with swords and things. Obviously we can enchant that if we wish as well, but I'm not going to bother right now. What we are going to do now is we are going to start putting ourselves together for our monument run. And first things first, let's get some more of that going. Let me get a stack of that and we'll get some TNT going. TNT, I've got 8 blocks actually, that's interesting. Let's just do that and pile that lot in and bang, that gives me more than enough for what we need. We are going to need some redstone blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll take a 10. And then I think, well, I mean, I know everybody else uses slime blocks. I'm just very tempted just to use dirt. It's only to, I think it's only to keep them in there anyway. So then we need to do our potions. So we're going to need, poofer fish. Come on, I know I've got fish. I was certain I had fish. I might have to go and kill a puffer fish. Okay, that's fine. And then we need to do Invisibility Potion, which is, I will be honest, is a night vision with a cool carrot. Okay, get me. Have I got? Oh God Almighty! Please tell me I've got some carrots. That could be the embarrassing. I need to do the puffer fish as well, the poofy fish, but we'll. Take a couple. We'll do 2 lots of potions of invis. You know what? I'm going to take 1 potion of invis. I don't think we'll need any. Well, 3. I don't think we'll need any more than 3 8-minute potions of invisibility. If we do, then you know I've made a serious miscalculation. So potion of, and then we need a fermented spider. Oh, Jesus, have I not got any mushrooms either? Mushrooms. Oh, we can botany pot those though with podzol. Okay, well that's useful to know. Okay, I need to grab a few ingredients. Let me get that sorted out. I'll be back in a bit. Alright, I've got the puffer fish. I did get mushrooms, but of course I was wandering around looking for mushrooms everywhere, and then I realised I actually don't need mushrooms. So what I do need to do is get some water breathing potion. What I need to do is put some tools away. Now I have spotted a problem. I can probably get rid of the climbing gloves for now as well. In fact, I can get rid of the saw. That's even better. So I have spotted a slight problem, and that is that I can't repair my tools. Now the materials on this is diamond. If I look at the construction, it is diamond head, iron rod with a purple wall grip. I can't repair this with that. It does not want to go. That one does not want to go either, actually. I don't know why. What are you? Oh, because you're supercharged, aren't you? Of course, yes. So we'd need to, presumably... I'm not sure. Now, let me just check something. If I got any damage on those, because I've fixed these. These were bugged when I came into the game, and I don't know whether it's whether something's changed. Because I have updated my my mods. I haven't been able to update the thing on. Yeah, you see, that is not repairing. I'm not entirely sure why. Okay, we'll worry about that later. Again, if I get distracted, then think. So let me grab some bottles for starters. There's 4 and 1, 2, and 3. That'll give me most of what we need. We just need to go and grab some more water, and we are good. Oh, we also need. So you are used straight off to make potion of water. Right, yeah. Let's get what we need. So tempting just to run off and do your own thing, you know. Just, you know, get going and things. So we need some wires for starters. We're going to need 2 lots of wires. And we are going to, let me have a look. So if I look at, I wish it would allow me to do that in that interface. That will make me, I can make a water breathing, and if I want to make it a 8-minute one, it's because I'm redstone. Okay, that's fine. I can never remember whether it's redstone or glowstone to increase the effect. We got the warts, we've got that. Let's get that running, and then we need to also grab the stuff to get the mushrooms, which of course I've already got, because if you look at mushrooms, you can make those with nature and dirt essence. So what I actually need is 2 nature and a dirt, and that will make me mushroom, which is all I need. Oh, I need a sugar cane, don't I? I need some sugar. So boop, one of them. Anything else while I think about it? Oh, that can go away. So, well, let's go in here. We've got you. We have, first things first, let's, yeah. Forget in my head if it weren't. They've got to be, they are positionally accurate. So that makes 8 of those. We take 1 of those and 1 of those, and that will give me the Fermented Spider Eye, which is of course used to make the we use it on a potion of God, get there eventually. Invisibility, yeah, there we go. All right, which I've got. So I only need 1 puffer fish. Take a bit of blaze powder just to be on the safe side. We just need to grab some water in all but 1 of these water bottles, and yeah, I will get those going and I'll be back in a second. Alright, before we go, because this is bugging me, I've made myself a new diamond pick head, which will give me this broken pick head, but that's fine, that's there. I've also done the same with all the items I have. Now I'm not going to dispose of those. What I want to do, let's put you away, and we'll get rid of those while we're at it. I also want to grab a chest to take with me, and have we got any beds? I haven't. Can I make a bed? I can. Let's take a bed with me, and I also want some cobble. Let's take 1, 2, 1, 2, and 3 of those, and those walls will come in handy. So let me just test out this thing, see whether it is a one side broken. So this has got damage. It's taken a little bit of durability damage to the tune of about 7. Now, and it is of course it's silk touch, it's all the good stuff. This is a repair material. It's iron, it should work. It's not a great repair material, it only has a durability of 250, but it should repair it. Why is that not repairing then? I need to, something has changed and I need to find out what, but it doesn't matter. It's not appropriate, it's not applicable now. So right now we've got the potions, we've got TNT, we've got stuff, we've got things. I suppose we need to get a boat. That is annoying though that repair feature has broken. Sorry, it's just bugging me. It's going to bug me all day now. I'm going to have to go and do some research on it. But right now what we need to do is head down and get to the water, preferably not with damaging ourselves too much in the process. Oh no, let's have a look at the journey map. I think my monument I spotted, there was one that I thought there was actually one even closer to the land actually. I don't know, I've got a sneaking suspicion. Where did I see that one? There's definitely one there. There's definitely one. Let's just head up and go find them. So what I want is one that's fairly close to, you know, safety, somewhere I can go and hide when everything goes pear-shaped, because inevitably this will go pear-shaped because, well, let's face facts, I'm doing it. I will see you when I get to the first one. Alright, well this one's got a volcano very close to it. What we need to do is secure our entrance, I think, and to do that we're going to go in and hopefully get ourselves a little platform built that we can hide on. Oh Jesus, that thing always scares the crap out of me. But let's get this. No, 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 you don't. Let's just pop this out a wee bit further. Get a wall on it so they can't see me, and world should be good and happy. I don't want to cock this up either, because right now I can't, of course, break anything. Let's just get that down, get my walls down, and that should give me a measure. I can actually put the walls all the way down, can't I? Because I can just drop through the hole. But that should, I think, give me a measure of security, and if I just give myself a little bit of a wall up, then I can see what I'm doing as well. That kind of works for me. It's probably overkill, but there you go. Oh, hello. Can't see me. Lag. That's not what you want in this situation. Hello, can't see me. Right, good. Let's pop this down. Let's get rid and put down everything. We're going to have a bed, which we're going to pop down, and we're just going to set our spawn. Keep all of that, drop all of that. We're going to keep all of that. That can go in. That isn't necessary. I'm annoyed about this bloody repair though. I'll have to look into that. Sorry, I'm going on about it again, aren't I? And then of course this is the most unnatural thing for me, and that is the art of, do I want my bow? I shouldn't need my bow at all actually, and I'm not going to take all of the food with me or the torches. Who was just... I heard someone trying to zap me then. Anyway. Got Potion of Invis, Potion of Water Breathing, and that we're going to have you, you, and you. Okay. No time like the present, is he? Okay, let's jump in. We should be absolutely fine. So we should be okay to do that. Then I don't think we need to worry too much about this, and then we can just take a minor bit of damage, but we should have hopefully a nice little hole in. How much? Oh, I thought that said 4,000. Okay. 1 down, 3 to go. And I only took a little bit of damage. And I've still got 7 minutes of water breathing, so we should be good. Let me throw that lot away. Should be good to go after another one. Which should be... Oh, hang on, let's not. I wish they wouldn't do that. That is horrible. I think in this case it's here. Is that about right? Yeah, that looks good. And then back out. And yeah, well, let me do the other one, because I mean, as you can see, this is exciting stuff, and I shall be back with you in a mo. Alright, that's it. I have got a few minutes of water breathing left, so I'm going to take the opportunity to grab a whole load of sea lanterns. I'm going to need these to break. I'm going to need to break these, and some prismarine. Both of these are going to be necessary, I suspect, for things. We're probably going to need to kill some guardians as well. But wow, dark. Oh, I've still got mining fatigue, haven't I? Yes, 3 minutes worth of it. Okay, that's not a problem. This stuff we can crystallize it out into prismarine crystals. Can I get the prismarine shards anyway? Let's do this. Oops. Let's do this outside of the monument, shall we? But you know, we got what we came for, which is the guardian. So that's a bonus. Didn't take too much damage in the process. I suppose, if I'm honest, I wasn't expecting to take too much damage in the process. It's kind of thing. So if I look at Prismarine, we need to make Prismarine Essence is our ultimate thing. What's where we want to be. Which we need Prismarine Seeds, which are tier 3 seeds, but that's not a problem. But this is the bit we need: Prismarine shards. Now we can get them from putting quartz in an alteration, but of course the other thing we can do is just get some water breathing on once the mining fatigue's gone anyway, and just jump in there and go and kill a few of these things. Oh, there's a redstone block over there, look. And another one. Maybe I should go grab those. They're not that desperate, are they? Right, so I'm going to go and just try and kill a few guardians, just ordinary guardians, see if I can't get a bit of prismarine out of them, and I'll be back in a moment. Alright, I took a fair bit of a beating doing that. I went through a good amount of steak actually, but I did get everything we needed for the next step of my plan, which we're not going to get done hugely this episode, but we are going to at least get going so I can do some AFKing to generate some resources. But we got 8 prismarine shards, 8 prism crystals, 8 prismarine shards, which is that's a key key thing. We didn't bother with the treasure thing because it's mainly blocks of gold, as I recall. But what we will do is we are going to head back home, and we're going to go and craft a tier 3 Prismarine Seed and get that running. Oh wow. Get that running in a botany pot, so we can basically harvest a whole load of Prismarine materials. The next thing we're going to do, which we're going to do next episode, is we're going to go need to take our sword and kill a whole load of fish. Yeah, you heard me right. We are going to have to go and kill a whole load of fish. Actually, not our sword. We're going to use our soul dagger, but same kind of principle. Still killing fish, because we need fish essence. And yeah, I will see you when I get back in. Actually, no, I thought this was worth just coming back in for. I can't wait till I can come in on this view from all angles. This is actually starting to feel like, you know, a build. I have got plans for what I want to do over here as well, but I'm not going to go too much into my plans for the future. There's personally, I have an immense dislike for episodes, not every episode, but these episodes where YouTubers tell you in detail their plans, because, you know, we don't, personally, I don't watch a YouTuber to be told what their plans are. I watch them to actually see them do their plans. So I try to avoid doing that myself. It's not impossible sometimes, because some of the long-term goals are very hard, but, you know, such is life. So armed with all of this stuff, which I can put a lot of it away, such as that, I'm going to keep those about my personage, and those can go, and those can go, and we only need 8 of those. So those should, if I do that, become Prismarine Agglomero. Now, to use that, we also need tertium and prosperity seeds. So let me prosperity seeds. Thank you. Pair of them, and then we need tertium. And tertium, of course, is made of prudentium. Prudentium is made of inferium. So we're going to need 4 of each. So that's going to be 4, 8, 16. So we need the shard as well. Not the stone. No. Crystal. I think, there we go. Infusion crystal, yeah. So I need 60. One of those will make me, yeah. So that's, I think it's 16 we need. And then we should be able to take those out and take those into tertium. But we also do, oh, hello, we need more prudentium, inferium actually. Let me get the, we're going to need another one. And that will, I've got him. It's probably easier just to do this. That will give us the tertium, and then we should be able to take a hoe and some dirt and create tertium farmland, which we'll need to grow it. We're also going to need to make a thingy and a hoofer, a pot and a thing, but that's relatively straightforward. So I think we're just going to go with tertium 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, and a 4, and some of them, and Prismarine Seeds, another tier 3 seed in the bag. So I'm going to need to make a botany pot and a thingy. I'll get that done and be back in a second. And with that, we have our Prismarine Seed. It's going to take 2 minutes and 5 to grow a thing, so this is a definite case of AFKing to, you know, fill some of these up, because quite a few of these are you know, these are at maximum. They're not taking any more. But these older ones, you can say, have not done a lot of work in this area, or certainly not done a sufficient amount of work in this area to really grow a lot of things. But once this has grown, we shall have our first bit of Prismarine Essence. If I can get the... And that will give us this. Now, Prismarine Essence has a number of uses. You can make Prismarine shards with it. You can make Hearts of the Sea with it if you've got a lot of other essences, which we don't have. You can make Prismarine crystals with it, but combine it with Fish Essence and you can make Nautilus shells. And Fish Essence we're going to need to make with soul jars with fish in it, of all things. But as I say, we can make the Nautilus shells, which means we don't have to sit there and faff around killing loads and loads of drown, which is tedious at best. So Fish Essence can obviously make fish as well, which means that we sort out our poofer fish problem. Yeah, that's the thing. So hopefully I've not gone wildly too over. I know I was at 32 minutes before, so I'm probably over again. My plan's to be concise out the window. But until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys, and bye for now.